Chloe, my girl. Chloe, my girl, you alright, my girl? Damn it, I was out of tune. Pressed the wrong button. I was out of tune. A lot of things feel out of tune lately. Like my relationship with myself. That sounds like that song. My relationship with myself, with other people, with my mind, with my curiosities, with my passions. It feels like things are forced and I'm not doing it for the love of it. I'm doing it because it looks like I love it. I'm doing it because it might make someone else think that I love it. It might make myself think that I love it, but I don't know. I feel disconnected from my love and the people that I love. It feels like I've choked the truth of it out for so long that when I try to put it somewhere, it only trickles out like the last bit of water that comes out of the spout from one of those pitchers that fills up real high, and when it is full it gushes out, and when it's empty it trickles, and you gotta tip it over and hope to get a little bit left. That's how I feel. And when I look around, it seems like everything feels that way. Everyone feels that way in some way, where it's what something that was once full is now empty, and when we try to get out of it what we once got out of it, we look and realize it's not coming out, and we open the lid and look inside and there's nothing there, and we don't know where to refill it or how. There's no bartender, there's no event coordinator, there's no one there to show you, where do I refill this? How do I refill it? What am I refilling it for? Is there water or booze? Am I nourishing myself or drowning the things that I don't want to see, the things that I don't want to choose? I don't know. I think too much, but we all think a little bit too much, it seems. I don't know. There's just so much to say, and it feels impossible to say it sometimes, because it just feels like we all are screaming into a void, and there's no one actually there to listen to us, no one to take your hand and lift up your chin and tell you they hear you and they care and they want what's best for you. When those people are there, we don't believe them because we won't do it for ourselves. You cannot receive love from others if you have no capacity to give any to yourself, and I know this, and I still have to tell myself this, and I know that when I'm done here I won't remember it, and I'll have to remember it again and do something to remind myself of this truth, because it is truth. It is always there. It is always there, beneath everything that I do, beneath the late night thoughts that keep me from sleeping. It's in between the aches in my body that keep me from weeping. It's all clogged up. It's all clogged up. Why does your back hurt? Why do your knees hurt? You are in your early 20s. You shouldn't have these things. And if you think you should, it's because we've gotten used to living our lives in such a way that makes certain that we feel pain, and drink it or smoke it away, so we never actually solve the root of the problem, see? And I'm not claiming to know the root of any problems, but I can certainly look around and tell that the things we are doing to solve them are not working, because if they were working, we wouldn't have to be working so goddamn hard all the time. And feeling like we are doing nothing at the same time. How much longer can the human race live pretending like we don't have these vast, open, magical spaces within us and the capacity to bring them without us? That is, to bring the beauty within to the outside world, to share it with others, to share our love and our beauty and our hopes and our dreams for the future. We have it all in us. But everything, everywhere seems to tell you you are crazy, you are nonsensical, you are naive, your love is toxic, your love is not returned, therefore it should not be given. What is not returned to you is not worth you giving it, but I say, fuck that. I want to love things that will never love me back, because what other reason is there? Why should it make sense to love things? The things we love we would die for, and it makes no sense to die for anything if being alive is the best virtue. But we all kill ourselves every day with the things we do and the things we don't say. We choke ourselves to death. For what? For another paycheck? So we can go buy that thing or take that vacation, so we can see another part of the world living in even worse shit, so that we can feel better about the pile that we built for ourselves. And I don't want to live like that. I want to live with you, and I want to uplift you, and I want to laugh with you and cry with you and look up at the sky with you and look around the world and wonder why with you. And I don't want to be shy with you. I just want to fly with you. God damn it. But it feels so impossible, and my love feels so inconvenient. Inconvenient. To think that love could be subjected to such a fucked up thing. Convenience. Because isn't that kind of the root of a lot of our problems? Convenience? Well, it's easier not to say what I feel. It's easier to go here and pay for a drink that'll drown what's real. It's easier that way. It's easier to drive a car to get to where I need to go so that my body slowly dies because I'm not using it. And then I wonder why I feel so shit. And it makes me want to use the car more because I don't want to walk anymore. I don't want to slow down. I don't want to look at the things around me. I don't want to hear the sounds of life surround me. I just want to feel nothing. I want it to be easy. Play piano. I want to know how to do it now. I want a YouTube video to show me how to wow everyone with the things that I can do. I don't want to take the time. I don't want to learn how to rhyme. I want to be able to do it now. I want to be able to show everyone. I want to be able to post it. And I want you to like it. And I want you to share it. And I want you to tell your friends. And I want you to think that I am something, because I don't think that I'm anything. Please tell me that I am worth it. Tell me that I am worth slowing down for, unplugging for, throwing my dreams out the window for. Tell me I am worth it. Tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. The things we feel strongest and most persistently are the things that we consistently repress and suppress as if they were never there to begin with. We hide hide them so long that we forget they are a part of ourselves, and when we live our life without a part of ourselves, it makes it a living hell. People say this and they say that. Maybe they praise me, or maybe they couldn't really give two shits about me. But still, it's I leave everything in their hands. Why do I do that? Why do I leave everything in their hands? Because their hands can barely hold themselves, so how could they possibly hold me? The problems that we face individually, collectively, we don't have the capacity to hold it all. You may think you do, but congrats, let me tell you, you don't. You cannot stop genocide. You cannot stop oppression. You cannot stop inequality. You cannot stop racism. You cannot stop any of these things by yourself with your words. You cannot. And that is not hopeless. It is merciful. Merciful to the selves that we have beaten like piñatas, and there is no more candy to come out. We've gotten so used to swinging and cracking and breaking apart, we do not know how to put things together. We do not know how to pick up glue and take the time to sew the pieces back together. Or even how to make something that wasn't there to begin with. Something that only exists in our minds, in our dreams, in our imagination, in our hopes, but it is choked by our fear. What if they see me? What if they see that I want this so badly, more than anything else? What if they see, and what if they tell me I can't have it? What do I have then? I am so tired of listening to them, of listening to that voice in my head. One of many, one of thousands. The one that keeps me up at night and makes me see red whenever someone that doesn't agree with me lets their evil thoughts be said. Why does it control me? This creature, it looks like a grasshopper, but when it hops, it flies, and it looks like a butterfly, and when it lands, it doesn't look like one anymore, and I don't know what it is, and it exists in my land, it exists on this playground, and I don't know what it is. But I pretend like I know myself, like I could understand the complexity of being a human. I've got 24 years experience, probably less if you cut out childhood, early childhood. And I have no idea what's going on. Why do these images appear to me in dreams? Why can I feel you when I wake up as if you were right there? I don't know. What is this power that can trick my senses, make my heart pound as if you were right there and I could see you like it were some chain link fence, but you're not there because you're not there. But I want you to be there, and that want is so overpowering, and it makes me crazy. Makes me absolutely insane. Makes me want to unplug and detox from my own brain. With everything that's going on in the world, God, it's so hard to escape it. And if everything goes to hell, I wish I could at least be with you. too much. And I feel a lot too, but the thinking stops the feeling. And that just won't do. Not for long, at least. Maybe for now. But I am certain that there is someone, something, somewhere is pulling up on this curtain that has separated the deepest parts of me from out here. The place where my fingers can strike these keys out here. Sometimes it feels less real than the things I see in my dreams, but for now it'll have to do. For now it'll have to do. I don't know, there's so many things that I react to and that I have thoughts about, and then I stop and I wonder just right now. I mean, I really planned on sitting here and telling you all about it, but now I'm sitting here thinking, who gave me these thoughts? Why am I devoting my energy to thinking about these things? Because it is energy, it is calories. I ate a burger yesterday, and now it was a really good burger, and now that burger is powering my body. And part of my body is my thoughts and the pounding in my heart, and I am devoting that to what? To what? Video footage of some guy that may or may not be dead? Peace talks between two countries run by men that I would never, ever, ever respect in my entire life. Why do I care? Well, because it's important, because it's global events. You need to know what's going on. You got to be aware. You got to know what's going on. Why? What can I do? What can you do? Because it looks like if our capacity to think and react and feel is inhibited by an inundation of sadness and suffering and turmoil, how is that helping anyone? Would it not be better if we all agreed to turn it into a monthly holiday? Let's all not use any news for the rest of the month. What happens to the economy? What happens to the markets? What happens to the people dying? Who knows? But what happens when we do know? What power do you have to do beyond... I can't even sleep at night sometimes. And the world wants me to solve hatred? To remedy the problems caused by generational abuse and trauma and turmoil and blindness and a misrepresentation of values? How can I do that? How can I do that? You hear that? That is the happy cry of a dog whose mother just came home. These dogs, we love them. We love them. Americans, they love dogs. And what do we love about them? Maybe the fact that they can live in our houses and care about nothing but us. Everything that we crave, we put it on dogs because we just want to be seen and loved for who we are with no inhibitions. And that's what they do for us. That's how they look at us. And they don't care about anything else, but we tout them above all else. Isn't that beautiful? Nature with this riff. Hello, Mother. Sticky. What's up? How's it going?
Janet just says hello.
Hi, Janet.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just going on a little rant.
You want me to leave you undisturbed?
Nah, because it's over now.
No.
So this is just some good B-roll.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's even with our voices, that's kind of the whole point. It's not going anywhere. It's not live streaming. It's just on my. Maybe that one's better, but. This really helps me think.
Oh, nice. Sounds
We had a water day today.
good. What's that? Did you know ahead of time?
Yeah, I saw she messaged me on Facebook like just at 8 when I was about to leave this morning.
Where?
Yeah, those kids, they love water. I mean, it's seriously just endless fun. Endless
That day
fun.
was always, water day at Tri-City was always
Oh yeah.
a draw.
And then they had a table where they just put shaving cream on it, and this one kid, he just went to town with shaving cream. He'd move it around, he'd put it on himself, and then he'd go mix it in the water and see what happened. And one girl was like belly slamming the water, and this other girl's like pissed at her because she's just trying to soak. All these different personalities
Were they
colliding.
just a bunch of little tubs?
We had like a decent sized one that could fit like 5 kids, and then like the little teeny ones, and then they had like squirt guns, and my kid was making a water slide out of it. It was cool because we just kind of let them do their thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Your money's on the counter.